Just kidding, I'm not. Yeah, sad to see them go. But guess what? You don't have to hear us dumbasses talk. Well, you do, but at least we can do it with a draft. Heroes, what heroes in your eyes are just should be first banned every game and are broken? Are you like a Coddle Chen first ban kind of guy?
I'm a Call Chen first ban. I'm not sure about Grimstroke. I think the hero is fairly overrated, but I've been seeing it banned really frequently, and I don't think the hero is super good, but clearly some of these teams do. Dragonite, pretty versatile hero and kind of just a broken mid laner when you put.
Yeah.
So first ban right there. Ryoya, he's kind of stuck to 3 heroes, hasn't he? It's been Dragonite, Quap, Ember, I believe. So maybe
Yeah,
just
and
shrinking his
DP
hero
if
pool.
it's there. Pretty much, yeah. I don't know. You don't like? Is it because you mostly play carries in pub games and there's like no communication, so you just get ink swelled and then you don't actually do anything because you didn't expect it? Do you think it's
Yeah,
different in pro and pub? I don't know.
he's also a hero. Yeah, he requires a lot of communication with your team in lane and in game. A lot of it's high execution kind of. Using your ulti at the right time, your spell usage is very important on the hero. You can't just throw him out willy nilly, right?
Yeah.
Like if you just randomly use soulbind and no one's near, you're like, okay, my hero's garbage now. Nice one. So yeah, it's a pretty high execution hero. So maybe it's a little bit better in captain's mode, but in pubs, I think it's pretty bad.
Yeah. Agree.
The Quincy Crew banning out the Tusk, that's a crit classic right there.
It is that hero just playing it in lane again. Like if you're laning against it, you just die. He presses the E button and you get slowed and you take 100 extra damage. I don't. It's pretty crazy.
Yeah, a lot of Tussers going boots now, and
Yeah.
they just if you're out of position,
You
you could
just
just
die.
take you just die. It's kind of disgusting.
What about Undying? We saw Undying picked 3 times now in NA. Is that an actual hero? It's a strange one to me
I
because I don't think we'll see it picked. It's just a weird one to me.
I think it's a decent hero. I think as long as you understand how to play around it, and the Undying player does not feed, it has potential. Cause he hits this weird timing. Like he owns early lane super hard,
Yeah.
but like once you get past the initial bursts of like a decay and everything, like he has this lull where he doesn't have levels, he doesn't really have items to spam. So as long as you don't feed during that downtime, like 5 to 10 minutes, then the hero does scale a little bit with his ult and tombstone.
Makes sense. Shadow Demon goes away, so all the pretty good support's gone. Ember as well. Ember, is he? Ember and DP are like the only first pick core heroes, right? At least that I've seen. That people are just straight up taking.
Yeah. EG with the gyro ban, the Sumail and Yawar, the Sam brothers, just owning it up on this hero.
They
It's,
really
when I picture Yawar, I actually see him playing this hero. Like he likes playing like the gyros, the life stealers, the weavers. Like that's the kind of player I envision him as. So like taking him out, like putting him, giving him some different heroes, some different set of heroes, is really good from EG.
Yeah. How do? Oh man. Do you like the 4 bans? Our last like true draft question. Do you think this is like what's the difference between this and the 3 bans and the 2 bans before? Do you think there really is
Honestly,
one?
Grant, honestly,
I
Grant,
don't know.
you're trying to pick my brain here, but I haven't played Kondo in so long. I don't have a good answer for you,
I
so
didn't either. That's
I'll say some bullshit like it's dumb. I hate it, man. I don't know. I don't have much of an
all
opinion
right.
on it.
That's fair. Nature's Prophet goes down, so another. I mean, we saw it played off lane 2 games, but strong 5. Bulba, second highest net worth. What you were a former teammate of Bulba. Is it good to see him back in the seat? why, why are you laughing?
Nah, I'm just playing around. Bull is a great friend of mine. We go way back. It always feels good. I will say, if I were to stand in for EG, I'd feel great. It'd feel really fun.
Yeah.
It'd just like go out there and just like start playing competitive again. So I'm sure he's having fun with it.
Yeah.
Also, he seems to all chat in pubs more now. Maybe he's got a little bit. He feels like he has a little bit of clout and ego.
Yeah.
Because I see him swagging around in those pubs.
He does a lot. You gotta watch out,
Yeah,
especially if
but you
you're
can't
5
let it go.
position. Quincy Crew, they got first pick. Anything stand out? What do we got? Keeper of the Light is banned. Shadow Demon banned. Grimstroke's the only other 5. Phoenix. Phoenix is the hero that did not get banned. That was banned every time last series.
Quincy likes Phoenix, don't they?
Yeah.
Doesn't SVG play a lot, or am I smoking?
No, he does. He plays it. So does Biver plays it a ton too. So they both do. It's the only hero that wasn't first banned in the last series that's still here.
Yeah, I think in Phoenix, Grimstroke. One of those two probably.
We'll
see.
A lot of time. for this first pick. I'm surprised.
They also like Chen, I think.
Oh, you're right, Chan. I bet it. No, it is
There's
Phoenix.
the
Okay.
Phoenix. Oh yeah, clap ourselves on the back on that one.
Yeah,
That was pretty
we
good.
earned it.
Well played, us.
This one, okay. You say like EG, they feel more comfortable with RTZ. Why have they not opened like Oracle Troll or something like that? It works in Europe.
Ooh.
Like it is
Troll.
something.
I think the hero's pretty garbanzo beans, to be honest with you. Kind of needs a lot of farm, and you can get screwed with. I don't want to swear. You can get screwed with quite easily.
Yeah.
Also, the battle fury is not really an item anymore, in my opinion. The games are too fast, and the troll used to do this thing where you get like battle fury, SNY, satanic, Roche, and if he has free farm, which he should, because he's a very strong laner, right? He gets these items pretty fast. You can go high ground with them, but it's not really the case anymore. You don't get enough gold to kind of play that way. Map's too small.
Okay. Well, maybe we'll see a Phoenix hitter. We've seen Mirana picked. EG plays it without against the Phoenix, so possible there.
Snapfire, Mirana, both pretty good heroes versus Phoenix.
Dude, Snapfire, no one plays it in NA. And in EU, you see like, oh, well, I just
Boom!
take it
Grant!
back.
Oh! They call me the casting god for a reason, Grant. Like, come on, man. Like, come on, man.
Dude, they
No
haven't played it once this tournament. I have. Only, okay, you know, great pick. Does it even really, people say it counters the level 1 Phoenix Egg, and then it does nothing.
I don't know if does nothing's a little strong,
Okay,
but for sure, level
against...
one egg just gets pooped on, like, instantly. Yeah. Like, Snapfire slows that thing half a second. I think it's pretty solid. I wonder why. Do you know why? I'm gonna ask you an analyst question here.
Okay.
Do you know why it's not getting picked that much? What was nerfed about it, you feel?
It's just been nerfed. Hasn't all their abilities been nerfed? Cookie lost 20 damage every level. Scatterblast lost 20 damage every level in like the last 2 patches. I assume that's why, right? Just all the little shit adding up.
I see.
I still think it's good. I think it's good. I mean, with the Viking GG team beat Team Secret and Team Alliance with it. Like, obviously something's good about the hero.
Damn, they have some insane egg killers right now, because this is going to be 4 Weaver on the crit, I believe. I mean, they could play it Artesios, but I'll say, Shark Tour, that's my boy right there. I'll say, Shark Tour is going to play this shit. But, no, I think it's going to be a 4 Weaver, and we got a Fly Snapfire. We got some insane egg killers. Crit pops off in this 4 Weaver every single game. Yeah. So it's going to be interesting to see what he does here.
What is it normally still like just Spirit Vessel Ags, or?
I talked to Sumail, and he said, whatever, I'm sure it doesn't matter. Soxa, I mean, you're going to see it. He apparently rushes Ags every single game. He goes like Bassy Ags. Crits typically goes Vessel into Ags or something like that. So he likes the build up. I personally like the build up a little bit more. The Vessel makes you feel tanky. You can get in there, throw your bugs out, be more annoying. The Ags is a little slower, but you hit that, that Ags timing much faster, of course. So.
All right. Quincy Crew, man, this first fade, there are a ton of reserve time used on both teams. I mean, how do you count? If it is, like, you're assuming it's a 4 Weaver, like, what's a hero that just, well, they got an answer. Void Spirit, no lockdown, so the spirits get a tad better.
I think my opinion of this hero is very, very high. I don't know how you feel about it, but I think this hero is insane. I think he's so good in this current meta. Because, right, I'm sure you know it too, but levels are king at the moment.
Yep.
Like, get the levels, you do so much with them. Void Spirit getting those high levels in the mid lane, and he has so much mobility. He can pressure so many lanes. Like, I don't want to go on too long about it, but last game, Leo Style owned the game, man. He played so well, made all these awesome moves. But sadly, the Spectre was just very bad versus the enemy heroes last game, so couldn't pull out the win.
I agree. I mean, is that the reason we're seeing a lot more Void and Quap? Because you just do a lot with less. You need your abilities, right? You don't really need items in the early team fights.
Yeah, for sure. Also, pretty good rune control heroes with the Blink and the Remnant and all that stuff, right? They can get the runes pretty easily and make plays with them.
Yeah, they ban out the Quap. Let's see. EG, what's a Bulba hero looking like? What's an offlaner versus Phoenix Void?
We've seen him play Furion. You've seen him play Centaur a lot, I think. Not sure what else he's picking.
Bat Rider's pretty bad this game versus heroes. Probably Centaur or something.
Yeah, he has a ranged 4 here. We were probably one of the better laning 4s in my opinion, so he can get away with whatever he feels comfortable with probably. So Centaur Weaver, pretty strong combo.
What, you think Weaver's Weaver's good at like level 1 and 2?
I think he is fairly good. Yeah, once he gets level 3, he's insanely strong. But the first few levels, that's definitely his weakest point. But still strong nonetheless.
Yeah, well, I mean, what build are you supposed to go? Do you go 1-1-1 or is it like
I
1-2?
think as support, you can go 1-1-1. Look for a kill, maybe at 3, high pressure.
Winter Wyvern into the Legion. Wow. All right, well, Bulba Legion.
I like their draft so far. It's pretty good. Really high damage with duel with Snapfire too, of course. Get both ultis flying out. More attack speed for the egg. Purge anyone who gets hit by the fire. Yeah, their lineup's looking really well rounded right now. Catch, plenty of ways to deal with egg. It's nice.
I'm surprised. Like Snapfire, her ult got nerfed as well, and it still does so. It's actually crazy how much damage it does at level 1. I think that's what's underrated. People saw it got nerfed, and they don't realize how much damage it actually is. It's pretty insane.
What is Quincy Crew looking for here? That's probably a mid Void Spirit, we can assume.
Can we?
What position? I think so. Yeah, there's
Now we
Glitch.
can.
Yeah.
Now we can. Now you're allowed to. Whoa, whoa! Instant death. Oh, that hero
Whoa,
made it
whoa,
all the way
whoa!
through. They got a pretty value pick there.
Yeah, DP is pretty good versus Void Spirit, I assume, in lane as well. And pretty good this game. The silence just kind of wrecks Void Spirit.
Yeah, it does. That is. I can't believe it made it through. It was first banned in 2 of the games and first picked in the other game.
Yeah, this is an insane DP game as well. If you think about it, like one of the DP's problems is that if she's picked without save, you can burst her. Like she gets her ult off, and you're like, go 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 go, throw Spirit Vessel, let's go, right? But they have the eventual Ags from Weaver, and they also have the heal from Legion, to get them out of disables. So they kind of have they're gonna have double save, and in addition to Cookie too. So they have a lot of ways to protect this DP.
So Quincy Crew, they got 20 cents to figure something out here. They've got. I'm not sure what they're going for. It seems like they have decent lanes, but as you said, DP does do good against Void Spirit. Phoenix. I don't know. Do you just get a lane dominator, pair it with the Lich, hope you win a lane? Guess we'll see. Beastmaster. Oh, another hero that was first banned. I myself have not liked this hero in the patch. I don't know why. I just see it lose a lot, but I don't know why.
There's really, I feel like it's just a little bit worse Furion in my opinion. That's my take on this hero. Like running at buildings and having heroes that with levels, they kind of just take objectives, which is what Beastmaster does. Feel like it's very powerful. The problem is he can get dumped on in lane quite hard. Snapfire, a pretty good hero versus Beast in lane, I think. You can deal with his boars quite quickly. So it'll be interesting to see. I think if he has a good lane, he's quite a good hero. But like I said, they could just pick the Nagasai over here. Pretty good versus Beast. Quincy Crew, they banned the Ricky. This hero's really underrated. I don't know how much stock people take in this hero, but I think it's really powerful at the moment.
Yeah, I mean they first banned it versus Qatar all 3 games. That and the Shadow Fiend. I guess in the right hands. Who else plays it? Like when you play pubs, what do the pro players play it?
I think Kataro plays it a lot. Moo used to play it a lot. I don't think I've seen him play
He
it
was
a
like the OG.
lot. Whoa! I mean, okay, I'm not a pro, I guess. So, I was like, me and MG Rodeo built that. I guess pro player Moo, yeah, definitely spammed it.
Yeah, my bad, Mason. Didn't mean to insult you there.
Yeah.
All right, how do you bring this together? What's the carry? What is your art carrying us with?
They're gonna pick
more
Morphling. Oh my god, I knew it!
Holy smokes! Wait, what the hell? Why do I hear my my sub sound came on from my channel? What the hell?
What the hell is going on over there?
I don't know. It's a good question. All right, you talk while I turn it off.
Oh, I'm reading chat. They're telling me to turn on my in-game voice chat. I have
Do you see the voice box in the game on the right side above EG?
5 seconds remaining.
Like you should see the little voice thingy.
Maybe my threshold has to be a little bit higher.
My threshold's like all the way down, I think.
Yeah, lower I meant.
Okay, yeah, mine's like almost all the way. In game, it doesn't matter. There's like 5 guys listening to us in there. But shout out to them because I watch in Dota whenever I watch games. So you know, I never listen to people, but they brought it. Whoa! That's a Clinks.
Whoa! That is a Clinks.
I've been seeing this hero a lot more in pubs, but I still like. Why are we seeing it? Is it good versus Morphling?
It's pretty good versus Beastmaster in lane because you just yoink the boar.
okay.
You like kill it, and very strong lane potential versus Beast. Another good hero versus Phoenix. This Phoenix cannot get egg off. It will die if he does it anywhere remotely near. Interesting to pick it versus Morphling. Huh.
Yeah.
I don't think it's a very good matchup.
It seems like both teams kind of want to, well, as we talked about, everyone kind of wants to play fast. Quincy Crew, maybe 4 protect 1-ish with that Morphling as a hard carry. And Clinks, you got a Death Prophet and a Legion behind you. How do you feel about Legion? Isn't this hero either you just turn into a spam W button or you just own all game? I never really feel like an in-between on that hero.
Yeah, it comes down to his laning kind of. He has a good lane. He can get early dual damage with the items and stuff and kind of like 1v5. But most often than not, he's kind of just he just presses W and maybe he's guaranteed lockdown through BKB eventually. So,
All right.
my take on these teams before we get like any further is that Arteezy kind of like most games that EG is winning this tournament, Arteezy is kind of just like 1v5ing in my opinion. Obviously his teammates are helping him a lot, mainly his supports, but he seems to be just like, it's either he gets really farmed and he takes over the game, or everyone's kind of just like playing a bit of passive Dota and EG eventually loses. And this is different for EG because he's not playing a win condition hero, in my opinion. Like, Clinks is not that hero. Yes, to run around, get kills, be involved with his team. So it's interesting that they're taking this route. I will say that maybe they're doing this because Quincy Crew, on the flip, Mojo is kind of the most volatile player on this team, in my opinion. If he has a bad game, things can look very awkward for this team. You are Quinn, pretty stable players. They usually perform and do their job. Mojo, a little volatile, so maybe with this counter pick and lane, they're looking to ruin his game and just play from there.
Alright, we'll see. Beastmaster plus a Phoenix lane, pretty powerful. First Snapfire and Clinks. As you said,
Yo, Grant, baby, go Grant, baby, go Grant. It's time, baby. Get these people hyped up. Get these people up. You know how to do this, man. You know how to do this.
All right, on one side, it's going to be Evil Geniuses. On the other, it's Quincy Crew. RTZ playing the Clinks. It has been some time, but on the other side, it is Yawar. Some say he lives in his brother's shadows. I do not. With this Morphling, they will easily win the tournament. Void Spirit, Phoenix Beast, Lich behind him. On the other side, Rioya, the Death Prophet. Some people said he was going to be the next big thing in 2008. He's still looking for that moment. Will this be it? Well, you'll have to see. And Bulba playing Legion Commander.
Yep, that's yep. And Bulba's here, guys. Don't forget about him. I'm looking forward to this. Top 2 teams in A, like I said, like this should be good. This should be good.
I hope it's not a Quincy. I honestly, going in, I said, I'm like, I think Quincy might just 3-0 him. After watching the winners bracket finals, it's like chaos. Felt like they already knew how to play this patch, but we'll see. It's been a full day. Okay, runes. Seems to be Dire wants to get 3 here as they push forward. Yeah, MSS, he won't be able to snatch one. And SVG, he's going to try. He will not. Uh-oh, that's a forfer. That will be 4 EG runes on the Dire, and that is not a good start for Quincy Crew.
It's a hard yikes for me, dog. I don't know about that. What's the win percentage, man? I'm always curious about that stat. Like, what is the win percentage when one team gets all the bounty runes or something?
I think the last time we saw it happen, they lost. But other times, I'm sure it's like a win. I mean, is it worth it, though? So Quinn didn't go to the runes so he could get a better block. Do you have to do this because it's such a bad matchup already?
Yeah, block's super important for melee versus range, but I don't know if it's worth sacking every bounty rune for, so.
We'll have to see, as Quinn hasn't missed a creep 2-1 right now. Doesn't miss it. Great attack animation. Meanwhile, top lane, Phoenix. Going up against this Clank. I'm just curious to see what the Clanks does. Does skill searing arrows first? I assume. How do you build it? You just don't max, or you don't go skeleton walk, right?
The standard build is usually 1-1. You get searing arrows level 1, level 2 you get Death Pact, and then you can usually go searing arrows at 3 and go skeleton walk at 4. Skeleton walk is still used. The movement speed and attack speed is really nice. Yeah. Mojo though, just holding a point as you see. He's not even going boar. He's not going inner beast. Interesting, he's not skilling anything.
You gotta skill something, or else what's the point of saving it? Like
I don't know.
Expires, my friend. Eventually, got to do something. Yeah, now Ortiz, he's farming on the tower pretty nicely. The only other lane bottom, SVG is getting harassed hard by crit on this Weaver. And it looks like he's going Boots, Wraith, Band, Blightstone. Curious if he does go for the instant Ags. What is it? It's a 12-second cooldown on Weaver Ags, right?
I believe so.
Oh, it says Scepter cooldown 16. Oh yeah, they did nerf it a tad. 16 seconds on a full heal on someone though, pretty damn good.
Yep, pretty darn good indeed. I'm just curious what Mojo's gonna skill his next point here. He's going
got the
Axes,
aura.
going Boars.
No one knows. And man,
He did
Fiverr, oof. He is getting harassed hard. Fire Spirits do hit on Artesia, now Fly. He's getting run at, he gets the axes, so he's got the 1-0-1 build.
Yeah, Clink's such a good laner now, like so good. Searing arrows, 10 damage level 1. When you think about that, that's just crazy, right? Any hero that gets plus 10 damage at level 1, like their win rate would skyrocket. I looked at his win rates a little bit ago, and it went from 48% or so to like 55 in one day because of like 10 damage. It's just crazy.
I mean, I'm seeing it more in pubs, still not much in pro games. We'll see after this game what he does, as he is having a pretty good time. 11-3 against 6-0, Beastmaster. Middle, Quinn's owning. Quinn is 15-4 against the 10-1.
Oh man, I don't want to disparage other players too much, but Quinn seems to have Ryoya's number every single time.
He does lately.
Extreme level, so expected outcome here.
Dude, it used to be like, to me when I watched him like last year or even 2 years ago, it was like 50-50, and every single matchup I've watched lately has been Quinn, just like owning him.
Yeah, what, not to, praise is given where praise should be given, right? Like, Quinn's improved at laning, I believe. Like, I'm not just saying that. I genuinely think that he's definitely brought his game up a bit. Impressive.
It is, and he is owning. We see him almost bring down Ryoya, only has one Spirit Siphon. A ping, top, Fly knows it's pulled, and he gets the creep wave back himself. Nicely done. That is a big stack. Elsewhere, Bulba. We haven't talked much. Well, what is going on in the bottom lane? It is Morphling. Who's the best hero? Morphling's the best lane. If it is the quote-unquote late game, Morphling is the hero this game, right? Like, if he gets farm, or does Clinks kind of just counter him, or all the other heroes Bulba?
I don't really believe in Morphling like that, to be honest with you. I don't think he's some ultra late game hero. I think it's about his laning and how good it is and how fast he gets that E-Blade kind of thing. That's how I view it. So, and it looks like he's getting absolute free farm down here, so it's going to be interesting to see how he plays the mid game.
Yeah, we'll see. As you said, 24-7, only behind his own Void Spirit. The Clinks right there as well. Everyone getting a little bit of farm, no one getting completely shut out. It is a less than 1,000 gold lead. I don't know if you felt it too. It feels like kills are way more scarce until the 15-minute mark, and then there's just a bunch of team fights. There's like way less in the early game.
Oh, another pause, an absolute classic.
MSS, you said he might need a not lag today to win, and well, this isn't a good start. Also, his build, he went 1-1-1. What do you max after? You still just get Boar, right? Isn't Boar too good, or are you that worried about the Death Pact?
I think Boar is too good. You can use it to farm jungle, push lanes. Like, this Clinks is going to follow you around the entire map. Eventually, you'll be in different lanes. So, yeah, I think maxing the Boar and the Hawk is still pretty key for the hero.
We'll see if he wants to do that. Fly. Just having a good old time at Snapfire. I don't know. You just get a cast Q on people, and that's about it. 3 armor.
Oh, sorry. I was remembering this time. I was playing PL, and for whatever reason, Smash maxed his axes versus me. It was like the dumbest thing I've ever seen. Not like it was like silly, not like this like such a stupid play. It was just so silly. I don't know. I feel like you just go Boar, man. You're having a rough lane. Like, go hit the jungle a little bit. Try to screw with the creep wave. Drag. You can use Boars to pull the creep wave too. It's not like they're completely useless. And, I just think it's silly.
It's too good.
I feel like you should mask Boars.
Yep. Meanwhile, Arteezy decided to all chat his music selection. Eminem, The Warning.
Yep, super
Quinn,
cool stuff.
Alright, double cringe from both teams. That's cool.
They're actually. These guys. Yeah, he's LMFAOing. Hopefully, he's doing that himself.
I don't care if you all chat him. I don't know if you'll get in trouble or I will, but.
No, I don't think I should. That's not okay.
Yeah, you have pretty low clout.
Nah, I should do it. No. It's gonna mess with their. I don't want to do that. But yeah, they're both just hella cringe right now. I don't know what to say.
Meanwhile, the Beastmaster is disconnected. MSS, will he come back? Hopefully. No, there he is. What if he just didn't? That would-
His internet just exploded. Just play for
He's like,
it.
I'm out. Sorry, guys. Have fun at the
Didn't,
BO5.
didn't they give him a warning last time? Right? Something about pause limits.
Yeah. It was yesterday. They were down to like 1 out of their 10 minutes left.
That's alpha. I love it when admins
Yeah.
actually like, stick to their guns.
Yeah.
Well played. Who was it? Was it DJ Tyrant?
It was DJ Tyrant. DJ Tyrant on the
Well
beat.
played. Yeah, DJ Tyrant on the beat. Laying out the la.
Yep, 5-minute runes, and they're fighting for him top. Fly is getting beat down. Is he just going to get... I thought he might get Dobat and killed.
Well, you make it. Yeah, I think
Wow.
go for it.
Oh, there it is.
Oh!
Flies forward. One more Fire Spirit afterwards as well. Tries
Oh,
to cookie.
the
The
axes!
axes!
The axes!
The axes secure Biver the kill, and yeah, Fly gets melted, and they get the bounty runes. Ryoya now, you know, a little lag from him.
We went 1-0 without a pause. That was way too much. So we gotta go another pause. No, but the axes, man. The axes came through there.
They did. Who got?
I was flaming.
Yeah, I'm just looking at the bounty rune. Okay, it's gonna be 2 for 2 still. They did. They secure him the kill. Not sure why we're paused, Ryoya. Probably lagging a little bit as well. When do you want to use your Death Prophet ulti immediately, right? Not like immediately. You don't just throw it out, but you want to use it pretty quickly, right? No point on holding on to it.
It's pretty similar to DK form. You should try to make a play with it. You should try to get someone to come mid and help you secure, much like DK, or go to another lane. Because it's really hard to find into Death Prophet ulti when you have numbers. It just does too much damage.
It does. And this actually is a dumb question that I don't know. Does DP's ult, because it's physical, kill bottom, does it hit the egg? It does, right?
No.
Or doesn't? It doesn't. Okay.
No.
Are you sure?
Yeah, dude, that would be insane. Like the ghost just like they just like machine gun down
It's
the
just
egg.
dead instantly. Biver and Arteezy, they're squaring up at each other top, and he does have that 1-point skeleton. Oh, he's waiting. He's got mangoes. Don't know if he'll get this kill. He'll definitely do a lot of damage. Oof, one or two more hits needed, but Arteezy zones him out. And that was a kill bottom as Crit went down to Yawar, so 2-0 lead for Quincy Crew, but EG still up in gold. Kills don't mean too much anymore.
Just want to point out really quick that Biver lived because he went Buckler. It's always interesting when people make these purchases. I feel like Buckler is a pretty underrated item, so kind of saving him right there. Pretty nice.
I'm surprised we don't see one of each on every team, like a Headdress, Bassi, Buckler, with how much 5-manning. Oh, MSS. Goodbye.
Death Pack kill, huge. It feels so good, man. It feels so amazing. You get that refresh. It's like a huge heal on you too.
Yeah.
250 HP heal. Obviously, the damage is awesome as well.
Just free stuff here, and oh, Biver, I don't know, you stand up pretty close. We'll get scatter blasted, and he's gonna lose a lot of these creeps. We'll see if they try to pull the lane back. No, he'll push it. How do you...
Crit, sorry, go ahead. You go ahead.
You go, sir. You go first.
Okay. I was gonna say, Crit's struggling to find levels a bit. I'm a little worried. Level 2, I'm not sure. Level 3 now, but level 3 at 7 minutes, not great. Wondering how he's gonna come back into this one.
Yeah. Do you think he should have stayed just in the lane with Bulba? It seemed like he was playing around with SVG more, and Bulba's almost level 6, and he is super low.
This is a really hard lane to help. Morphling, very good versus Legion, and then you have Lich, one of the stronger lane supports, especially when your core matchup is better than theirs. So super hard lane to pressure.
We'll see what he wants to do. He does go 0. He doesn't get a point in the bug. 0, 2, 1.
We have Quinn.
Oh,
Quinn
rotation.
going top.
He's got Astral Step. Wants to find somebody. Wants to find Arteezy. Might have to settle for flying. Well, he's definitely dead. Just goes down. Simple as that. Is that... Do you like a rotation like that where you only get the support but you don't really get anything else?
He's gonna be back and he didn't lose anything. Like he didn't lose like anything. Like there's no pressure on his mid tower, right? He didn't like take substantial damage there. He's gonna be here for the 8-minute rune. I think it's fine. I think it's good.
Okay. Bottom will be the rune. Is Ryoya. He will bottle up that invis. Has his boots flying out. No one moved around too much. Just Crit kind of running around the map trying to make it. As you said, anything happen. It's feels like it's a struggle for him.
Yeah, struggle city. Like he's gotten what? Let me check the numbers. Wait, how do I check? Yeah, he's gotten 70 EXP in 1 minute and 30 seconds. He's just kind of floating around. It's gonna take mid here. Yeah, someone has to move. Either okay, we have action on mid lane. Either Crit has to take mid lane, or Crit has to go play top and help RTZ take this tower and pressure Beastmaster.
Ooh, because bottom lane, we don't have any points in silence. DP is invis. Maybe they just want the tower.
Yeah, this is a hard one. Need to get the duel off before strength morph.
That's pretty damn difficult, as you say. Top lane is getting pushed in, so they might force all the supports up here. MSS and Viver just chilling. Middle, they are going. Oh, Crit dodges the 8th. The Remnant jumps forward again. This still is going to be a kill. Level 3 versus level 9. Yeah, I don't think it matters what hero versus hero. That is just not good. Man, what? This happened in one other game I watched yesterday too, where the supports were just level 2 or 3, and the cores were actually level 10. Like, Quinn is going to be level 10, while Weaver's still 3, it feels like.
Yeah, nice move by Royari though, moving bottom and taking this tower, and they're also going to defend mid tower. So that kill, while great for Quinn and Quinn,
Yeah.
they opened up the map. They opened up the map, which is super nice, super important in this patch, taking these towers.
So what does this mean? If this tower goes down, does the Clinks, like, rotate on bottom, or does he stay top?
I think
He's just in the jungle now.
Clinks can play with his team. I think he's fairly strong. He won his lane. His team can play around him. You can give this lane to like Weaver to get some levels or something, or DP, I guess.
Oh, middle. Instant jump in again. 8th the Remnant will pull him down, but he does get purged. No, Fly, dead. This Void Spirit just so over-leveled on supports. He is bullying him, as you said.
Oh, Arcane Rune too.
Fills his bottle. Rioya, he sees him. It is daytime, but he'll just let him go. That's pretty nice. He's going for the Blade Mill. We see a lot of intelligence heroes going for that nowadays.
Yeah, great pick one into your super value. Quinn just dominating this game, just making a lot of moves, a lot of kills, won his lane.
Yep. Both similar net worth. We'll see how as Rioya did get that bottom turn. Rioya's actually the one playing bottom now, so Death Prophet thrown to the wolves, but seems okay with it for now. They're committing a lot up here. Crit is getting his levels. Biver almost has Egg. Team fights are online almost.
Good read here from EG. They have a catapult top still and a 6 beast. The super common play that even pub players do is you come to beast lane, you pressure, because no carry feels safe versus this. When you counter gank, yeah, it's really good.
Yeah, we'll see. Will they be able to get this top tower? Will they be able to get a kill? There's just a duel straight up. Well, okay. See you later, Birdman. Biver just eaten alive.
No smoke here from Quincy Crew, reacting to their smoke.
Lich has an ulti. Do got to be careful if you get caught somewhere.
Arcane Rune, boy, they are super strong with Roar.
Yeah, they have the Morphling here as well. Let's see, Quinn, he wants to go in, but he needs to find the right target. Fly would be a nice one. Pops the Arcane Rune, jumps forward, does Cookie away, but 8th the Remnant immediately back in. Crit, level 6 now. This is a pretty damn tough kill. They don't even see him. He just runs away. They need to get this tower. Looks like they will with the boars. They lost the siege unit, though. And EG doing what they do best, splitting up the map as Rioya pushes in middle a tad. Oh, the jump forward, 8th the Remnant. Can they get him? There's the egg. They don't have another stun, do they, Rioya? He's going to try to make it out, and he will. Ghost doing a ton as MSS actually goes down top. And Rioya, wait, Rioya, he's fighting. He's got double Spirit Siphon. This is going to work. Quinn gets stunned by the cookie. Nice play by Fly, and there's an ulti popped. Rioya gets a double. Oh, he's trying to fly. And he will make it away. Bulba, you're not catching him. They'll go for the tower. And that was, they just lost kills in 2 different lanes at multiple times. That's a 3K lead. Holy swine. They're going to get this middle tower as well, I feel. Maybe not,
EG's outplaying them so hard. They make some smoke top, don't even get a core kill. They don't get the tower. Their mid laner dies mid. EG protects their tower.
Oh, you are. He's here. Will Cookie forward as the Snapfire Morphling, but presses the attack, and he might be okay. Scatterblast will slow. There's a silence. And even that, they can't bring down Fly anymore as Arteezy. He farms top. Quinn is on him. They have a Sentry Ward. He has another Astral Step, uses it. 8th the Remnant misses. I don't think it'll matter, though. Will it? No.
Oh,
Gets brought down. The bug is on Quinn. You got to be careful. That minus armor adds up. He will kill it off. 8th the Remnant missing. But Arteezy does go down. We see it at least once a game, it feels like.
What, RTZ dying or missing 8th or?
Arteezy going down in a position maybe he shouldn't. 1v1.
I see.
Would you?
They should.
Should he die there?
Probably not. It's not really. think he's just trying too hard to play in his lane still. He could
Yeah.
rotate the bottom and his team could play more together and he plays away.
Oh yeah, the Aether Remnant. No, that was just a whiff, a big old whiff.
Yeah. It's funny to see. It's just funny.
You know the
Getting this
pressure's
top
there.
tower there. Yeah.
They need it.
It's
It
a
will move down
hard
to
skill to hit, I think.
It is. Oh, they know? But Crit does dodge it. He has enough mana for 2 Sakuchis with his wand. Instead, he'll ulti. He's chilling. Has one more Sakuchi up now. Oh,
Oh,
man.
I think they saw him. Yeah,
They do now. How does he get out of here? They do. No Sentry Ward down. Aether Remnant picks him up this time. I don't think they want to use the Roar. They don't have to. Crit tries to make space. Does just go down, though. Bulba tries to fight for the rune, but Biber actually steals a double damage. Really? Farming up a Yules. It just feels weird. Every item just comes 3 minutes later now.
Yeah, from a carrier's perspective, it feels bad, man.
Yeah, oh, there's going to be a fight. Arteezy, he pops his ulti. Here come the gloves. He gets pulled in. He has a lot of that bonus HP, and Quinn will just run away. They get a quick one, though. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I feel you. I actually played a game of Dota, and the first creep I killed gave me plus 28, and I asked, what the hell? It's real low.
Yeah, it feels really bad. You are not rushing the E-Blade here.
Yeah, young Manta. You don't like that? You think it should be the E-Blade? It's just like the timing Morph has?
Yeah, I think it's just something he excels at.
Yeah, Bulba's just dead. Gets Sunrayed. And we're seeing a lot of like 4v1 fights all over the map with one person getting picked off. Do lose all the bounty runes top because of that on EG, and a pretty even game, 2k gold lead. But Fly will just D-ward quickly with that little shredder. They know Arteezy's running through there. Oh, gonna have to throw out the Frost Shield. They're nervous. They'll bring down the Sentry though. They want to take this fight. Arteezy doesn't have an ultimate or level 10. Quinn gets the fight on Snapfire. Can he cook yet? He's going to try. He does. And Quinn backs out. Doesn't want to commit. Pops his Blade Mill. It seems pretty non-committal fight from everyone, actually. Crit almost dies, killing the melee Necro Book. Wow. So we're just chilling. It feels like they're trying to force out a DP ulti, and Ryoya is just holding on to it. Doesn't want to. I guess kind of all they have to fight around, too.
Yeah, both teams have a lot of big spells to use and a lot like disengage and counter initiate. Both teams are just poking, waiting for someone to like kind of mess up a bit.
Yep, and no one has yet. This Quincy Crew invades the enemy team triangle. It's just Quinn, he's running, maybe hoping for a bounty rune, but it's not there. And doesn't mean Arteezy, he's farming bottom, or he's sitting in Viz waiting to farm bottom. Does have to be careful. They're running down towards him.
EG playing the map really well, Artur. As long as he doesn't get caught here, no dust on Quinn, so as long as he backs now...
Alright, there's a Lich. Did the dust hit him? It did.
Yeah, the dust did hit.
It was close, but there's the Frost Shield. Will slow him down. MSS coming over as well. Clumsy netted. Won't matter. They get the kill. MSS even ends up getting it.
I was praising EG, because like they were defending their mid tower, and Crit was taking top, and Artur was taking bottom, and they were just like getting someone to the map, but then, like that.
He just dies once, yeah.
It's so hard for them to kill Crit, so he can like play in this super dangerous farm area. It's one of the advantages of 4 Weaver, like support Weavers. You can do stuff like this, like play here and kind of just force people around the map a bit.
Well, for now, it's just going to be the 2 Danes trading hits, trading farm. They're probably happy with this. Hey, I'm level 9 now. He's level 8. They caught back up. All it takes is a lane to get to. Meanwhile, Ryoya is just 1v1 Yawar middle.
I've been very impressed by Biver as of late, honestly. Especially when he was like playing the Tusks and the Nyxes, Tinies, like very mobile heroes, even as Earth Spirit. So it's disappointing a little bit to see him on this Phoenix, a non-playmaker. I don't know if you've been impressed by him as well, but hopefully one of the next games we can see one of his more stylish heroes and going on the mid lane here.
Oh, where's the Yules? He didn't get it up.
Oh,
He still has it. There's going to be a Chain Frost. It's flying around. He gets the save, but no, Ryoya goes down instantly. Fly doing a ton of AoE damage, but Quinn already killed Bulba. Yawar goes down. It's a 2-for-1. Oh, they find Arteezy. He gets pulled in, but he is pretty damn tanky with the strength treads. Meanwhile, Weaver.
Great play by Yawar. I don't know if you caught it, but he actually silenced the Death Prophet with his own silence. Or silenced the Legion so he couldn't save him.
Oh, there's the egg. It goes down. Arteezy He's dead, so is Biver, but they'll take that trade. Meanwhile, Fly, he's getting run at. Frost Shield on the ground, crit, pops the Essence Ring. He has a Sakuchi up, but no, silence now, Fly, you're going down as well. Quincy, wait, I guess not, they're nervous. There's a Legion back on the field. Don't want to give dual damage. But wow, Quincy Crew, they turn this game around quickly, and Fly, see you later. Quinn gets the duel up, but he's not taking any physical damage right now. He's going to be completely okay. In comes Rua, gets the silence up, but no, he has the bottle. He has the Arcane Rune. Bulba is going to be the one dying.
Oh boy! What are you doing to the tip? Dude, I bet Bulba's so tilted right now from that tip. You know what kind of dude Bulba is. He makes
mad.
that play.
And it's MSS doing the tip too. You know he's mad.
Oh, man.
Wow, first gold lead since, I believe, 5 minutes in. It took a lot of kills, but they end up getting it, and they get the tower. And man, actually just watching the Void Spirit with an Arcane Rune, it's pretty scary.
I'm super worried for EG right now, man. Like, they have this Clinks, and he's like sitting at 6k at 19 minutes. He's not snowballing the game. They have like, they have a really nice, well-rounded draft on Quincy's side as well. Like I talked about during the draft, they have plenty of catch, plenty of damage. I'm worried.
We'll see. As you say, I mean, it's the fact it's a Cling. You don't have a flash farm mechanic. What are you gonna do? You just gotta, attack fast, searing arrows, creeps. Doesn't feel as good as a Naga.
Yeah, they don't have any cores that push out lanes. Like the Weaver does it. Like they just don't have any cores that kind of safely push out lanes.
And look at how scared Radiant is. Really scared. They're not even grabbing either of these bounty runes they were near. They're trying to bait it out. Riolia just scoops it. Oh, and they see the Boar's spot out. They took it, so their hunch was correct. Okay, that's decent amount of runes. SVG does end up stealing some of the bottom ones, though. And he gets the Invis rune, gets out of there. Weaver gonna be looking. But no. SVG, they have vision on our tour. They're gonna go. Frost Shield placed down. He just throws out the adaptive strike. He's tossing his ulti. Chain Frost use. They bring him down instantly. There's gonna be the duel on Lich. Do they have the damage? There's the Aether Remnant. Doesn't do anything. They don't get the damage. They get the kill, though. 1 for 1. Blade Mill, he's just popping it on the bugs. They get the kill on crit. And oh no, Biver goes down. No egg. He gets the cookie. MSS in trouble, really? Does have his ulti. Will he survive? He's getting healed up. He's getting brought down. The roar. No, Quinn. He does too much damage. Oh my goodness, the impact. MSS, though, he might be next. Tries to go for it. Fly gets a triple. Will they give him the rampage? No, because he's dead. Meanwhile, Bulba gets brought down, and it was a 4 for 3 bloodbath. No, 5 for 3. That was a full team wipe. Cripbot back.
Yeah, Cripbot back and time lapsed in.
Goodness. That is, you said you were worried for EG then. Now, you did get 3 kills, but you didn't kill the Morphling or the Void Spirit.
Yeah, I was going to say, like, you can sense EG's, like, desperation. Like, they know this game's slipping, too. They did, like, smoke 20-minute bounty, try to, like, 5-man mid. Crit, I mean, Artur hit this Orchid timing, but got picked off me. He's dead again, I think, right?
Yeah.
We have Dust? We have Dust?
We have a gem. There's a gem on the Phoenix right now.
What the hell?
They are really playing this, and Biver just throws out the abilities, gets the kill. Simple as that. Quinn, he's dominating Arteezy. Well, I mean, you know Arteezy. More than likely, he is not having a good time this game.
No. I was gonna say before Artur got picked off in the Radiant's jungle, that they're gonna hit a nice timing here. It's probably like their best window to win this game. Fresh Orchid on the Clinks, Spirit Vessel very close to completed on crit, but they've lost 2 fights. Crit bought back, and now they're gonna get Roche on Radiant. This game is slipping away. It's almost stamp time, baby. It's almost. I think it. I mean, it just kind of is stamp time, but I don't wanna be too in favor of Radiant. You know, we gotta keep the hype alive. You know, EG could have a chance. DP's ulti is scary.
It is. We've seen it only twice. That last fight where it almost worked. Unfortunately, it didn't survive. And then one other time, they just haven't even really used it. Quinn. Oh, he's level 8. Is that another Arcane Rune? It sure as hell is. And this is just going to be a kill on Riolia like that. Almost gets off any ability, but doesn't. SVG getting right-click down. Arteezy can't even kill the Lich right now. Aether Remnant pulls him in. The bugs will eventually hit him, so this will be killed. Bulba wants the damage. Bulba needs the damage. And he gets it. Ooh.
Yeah, you know, if they get enough dual damage and death pack damages, you know, maybe they can squirrel away, you know, enough damage to get
infinitely scale it up. Yeah. We'll see. Vampire Fangs on the Legion. Still so scary. Phoenix went down, Lich went down, Death probably did, so 2 supports for a core. Void Spirit jumping in again. This is Fly. He's just dead. Does have a mech. Survives a little bit longer. Yawar gets that killed. I don't know. These two core players, Quinn and Yawar, they're just playing together and they're owning.
Yeah, they're playing so well lately, like these two. I'm not meaning to like flame MSS is just how it is right now. These two guys are on fire. They play so well together and always have these really stable performances. They never really feed or do anything too bad.
Oh, crit. They actually wanted him, but they don't have any more detection. Do they see him? It was daytime. I don't believe they did, though. They back out, and we'll just get the outpost. No.
Yeah, my main problem with Dire's draft is they're two cores. They can't they don't flash farm and they can't push out waves well. Like even Bulba can't do it. Like this Weaver is the only person who can do this kind of stuff really. The map becomes so constricted and hard to play when it's like this. Like, as you see, like Ryo is gonna die mid lane. Like they're just feeding all over the place.
Yeah. Looks like Ryoya and Bulba there. The tradition of you get behind on EG, you try to farm all 3 lanes to catch up, and then you just die one by one.
Yep, even with stand-ins holding true.
Still does. They're gonna push middle. They don't have they got pretty good building damage. They got the Book 3 up in 30. You just have the Beastmaster Aura. You don't have like a DP ulti, but where's Yawar at? He can hit the buildings hard. He's chilling though bottom. Healing up from that Morbid Mass. They will lose the top tier 1 tower as Arteezy takes it. What's he going for? Deso has 1 Mithril Hammer. Alright, we'll see if he can get it.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Also, I got a question that's like, it doesn't pertain to this game, but how do you feel about Helm of the Dominator on carry heroes? Is it a thing? Because Arteezy got it once last series, and Skeeter got it all 3 games. He played like Gyro and one other hero. I just didn't know if it's a thing,
That's something.
if it's them.
That's something I've been thinking about myself. I feel like it's good, but not something you just do every single game because you feel like it. Like certain heroes, like Luna, we have some action in the mid lane here.
There's going to be a full-on team fight. They get the Frost Shield off on Beastmaster. He doesn't take any damage barely as the Phoenix heals him up as well. The bugs are going to fly down. They only hit on the Phoenix, and oh my goodness, he just jumps in. They're going to get a cookie, but he cookies him right into the Void Spirit. There's an instant kill on Bulba. Crit, he's going to be next. You're not getting out. Chain Frost bouncing around. Goodbye. And I would not. Oh, he's going to fly. It's a level 2 egg, my friend. And I actually thought we might be seeing early GG here, but they don't throw it. I actually thought they were. With Arteezy, it's because he's playing Clinks. Like, there actually is no comeback mechanism, it feels like.
But I think they should just call GG.
Dude, it's the Axe Void Spirit, too. He just double silenced, like, their entire team. They did not expect him to have the Axe this early. This is the most farmed I've seen somebody, actually, by 26 minutes in a while from the mid lane.
Yeah, Quinn playing out of his mind, just getting all these nice picks.
They're trying to bring down this melee Axe. They get it even through the repair kit. And okay, 1 set of racks goes down. Maybe EG, they have 1 more fight in them. Bulba, maybe a duel in him. I think they just want to use the Death Prophet ulti. They still haven't used it in a team fight yet. We'll see. Bounty runes are up. Maybe they'll go and snatch some of the ones top. Doesn't look like it. I'm actually surprised they're still up.
Oh man, it always feels so bad when you're like Dire and you have this kind of draft and you're in this position. Like, you just have to like fight.
Yeah. Fly dead so quick. Ewell's used. At least the Void Spirit doesn't have an Arcane Rune for the 5th time. Chicken even goes down. Fly is losing it all. Siege unit is going to be pushing. Just at least tank for the if it dot. It's all good. That would have been 2 extra hits, but it's all good. And then he goes back in. I mean, it's whatever at that point.
You wanted mana. You wanted mana.
Yeah. All right. They are just going to bring down this tower. They cannot go. Oh, Bulba wanted. And now he blinks forward. Bulba just got played. Yawar and Quinn doing it again. There's the roar from the low ground. Arteezy goes down. Ryoya, he did get to use his ulti finally. It did nothing. GG is called. And Quincy Crew. They looked clean. EG, I want to say during like the 10 to 15 minute mark, you talked about the good plays around the map, and then it felt like Arteezy died once middle, Crit died once top, and the entire game just went to crap for him.
Yeah, this honestly, this Clinks pick was just bad. Yeah, I don't know what else to say.
Agree.
It was just bad. It doesn't One, I don't think it's like a super reliable hero. Like, I don't care if you're the best Clinks player in the world. I don't think it's like super good at the moment. Like, it's a pub hero. I don't think it's a pro game hero. And second of all, it doesn't fit EG's style, especially right now. Like right now, they clearly do well when Artur is a very obvious win condition, and he's just playing on his own, farming, making no mistakes. This active style, this like run at you, maybe with Ramses and Abed it would be a little bit more successful, but right now I think they should just stick to what they know best.
Yeah, and I was looking. So they picked. This was an overall last pick Clinks, right?
Yes.
And your searing arrows are physical. You picked this into a lit. We saw in that last fight, he just frost shielded the one guy and he took 0 damage. I don't know. I'm with you. This Clinks, why? No reason. Fly, he had 6, 9, and 5. He put in some work, but you know, I think this show was pretty much the Quinn and Yawar show. Usually you don't want to praise. You're like, oh, I bet the supports help. But it really did feel like Quinn did most of the heavy lifting this game.
Yeah, Quinn was running all over the map. He picked off people in side lanes constantly. Early game, mid game was doing a little bit of a blunder in the mid lane when they tried to go on a 7-4-7 there. But you're allowed a few mistakes in a game. Yeah, you're allowed it. It's okay.
All right. So what is EG? You just completely switch the draft up. Give Artesia a game winner. Is that the advice you'd give?
Yep. That's how they should play. I don't know what their pool is. It looks like Alchemist, Naga. They're favoring. I'm not sure how good Terror Blade is anymore. I don't think it's very good. It's hard to pick hard carry in this patch, in my opinion, but I think they should try to do it. If you want to pick an active hero that's also a hard carry, I think Gyrocopter is probably the best one. Yeah. But they lost with it, right? So maybe they're not feeling confident. Yeah.
Picked it all day yesterday. Well, we'll have to see. We do have to take a short break. When we get back, it is going to be game number 2. Will EG take it and make it into a game 3? Well, it doesn't matter because it's a best of 5. But Mason, yes or no right now, is EG winning game 2?
For the clout, for the swag, I'm going to say yes. They're going to bring it back. My boy Artur is going to pick some Alchemists and hit some creeps. So, yeah, I think they're going to bring it back.
All right, sounds good. I will be back very shortly. We'll both be back. I just have to go to the restroom really quick. So, stick around, and the games continue. Just kidding, now that Mason's gone. Welcome back to the Grant postgame. Mason made 0 good points, but here I am now to tell you, RTZ fed, Fly did his best, Crit did his best, everyone just straight up fed. Meanwhile, Quinn, Mother Truckin' Callahan does it again. Yawar on the Morphling, super great play. I bet they drank a monster, and I'll see you guys for the game very soon.